Now children, page number 52, reading a joint bar graph. Let us take an example. The minimum and maximum temperature in Pune for 5 days is given. Read the joint bar graph and answer the questions below. Now children, look at this joint bar graph. Here x-axis is taken at the bottom of the page and here y-axis is taken vertically. On x-axis, days are mentioned. Here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. On y-axis, temperature is shown. Scale on y-axis is taken as 1 centimeter equal to 5 degrees Celsius. That is, if you look at the scale on y-axis, here this is the origin, so we represent it using 0. Then 5 degrees Celsius is shown at 1 centimeter from 0. At 2 centimeter, 10 degrees Celsius are shown. Similarly, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 is shown on y-axis. Now, maximum temperature is shown using light blue color and minimum temperature is shown using dark blue color. Now, if you see here, these all light blue color bars are showing maximum temperature, whereas these bars of dark blue color, they are showing minimum temperature. Now, this is the maximum temperature of Monday and this is the minimum temperature of Monday. Similarly, maximum and minimum temperature of Tuesday, maximum and minimum temperature of Wednesday, and so on. Now, let us answer these questions based on this joint bar graph. Here the first question is, what data is shown on x-axis? What is shown here? On x-axis, days are shown. So we will write here, days are shown on x-axis. Then second question, what data is shown on y-axis? Here on y-axis, temperature is shown. So we will write here, temperature is shown on y-axis. Then third question, which day had the highest temperature? Now look at the bar of maximum temperature. Which bar is the bigger one? Here the bar of Monday is bigger one. Hence we will say Monday had the highest temperature. Whereas if you look at the maximum temperature of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, they are smaller than the bar of Monday. Hence we will say that Monday had the highest temperature. Now next question. On which day is the minimum temperature the highest? Now again we will go on the bar graph. Now let us see the question. On which day is the minimum temperature the highest? Minimum temperature that is shown using dark blue color. Now look at the bars of all the 5 days, that is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. So which bar is bigger one? Here the bar of Monday is bigger one. Now here the temperature, minimum temperature is highest on Wednesday. So we will write the answer here. The minimum temperature is highest on Wednesday. Now next question. On Thursday, what is the difference between the minimum and the maximum temperature? Now first we will see the minimum and maximum temperature of Thursday. So if you look at the bar graph again, go on the bars, joint bars of Thursday. Now what is the maximum temperature? It is 29 degrees Celsius. Whereas what is the minimum temperature? It is 15 degrees Celsius. So first we will write the maximum and minimum temperature. Then we will subtract temperature of minimum temperature from maximum temperature. So difference between maximum and minimum temperature is 29 minus 15 is 14 degrees. Hence, difference between minimum and maximum temperature on Thursday is 14 degrees. Then, sixth example, on which day is the difference between the minimum and maximum temperature the greatest? Now, you have to find the difference between minimum and maximum temperature as the greatest one. For that, we have to see the difference between maximum and minimum temperature of all the 5 days. As we are looking the joint bar graph, we can easily compare the heights of the bars. So if you will see the difference between the height of all 5 days, you will see it is maximum on Thursday. Also you can count or see the temperature, maximum and minimum temperature of all the 5 days and subtract it, you will get the difference between maximum and minimum temperature on Thursday is the greatest. Hence, we will write on Thursday the difference between the minimum and maximum temperature is the greatest. In this way, by answering these questions, children, you can easily read any type of joint bar graph. You have to just go through the information given on x-axis as well as on y-axis. Also, you have to see the scale and you can easily read the joint bar graph. Now, let us see how to draw a joint bar graph. That is, drawing a joint bar graph. Whenever we draw the joint bar graph, first we have to draw x-axis and y-axis and we have to show their point of intersection. Everyone knows how to draw x-axis and y-axis, the horizontal line and the vertical line. These two axes are perpendicular to each other, that is, they are at right angle and their point of intersection is called as origin and we write 0 at the point of intersection. Then the second point is choose a suitable scale for the y-axis. Here you have to look at the information or the data given in the given example and accordingly you have to choose a specific factor of that. Accordingly you will take 1 centimeter on y-axis, that is you will choose the suitable scale for the given example or for the y-axis. Then third point, using the scale, work out the height of columns required. As you are drawing the scale, you know the information, you will draw the height of the column accordingly as given for the given example. Then fourth one, use different colors to show the different bars in each set. As we are drawing a joint bar graph, here we are showing information of two different things. So we will take two different colors of two different bars and we will draw the different bars in each set. Fifth point, in the joint bar graph, the width of all columns should be equal. As we are doing with simple bar graph, we are taking the width of all columns same. Similarly, in joint bar graph, we will take width of all the columns equal. Also, the distance between any two consecutive sets of joint bars should be equal. That is, whenever you are making the two consecutive sets of joint bars, here the distance between them should be equal. In this way, you have to keep all these points in mind while drawing the joint bar graph. Also, we will discuss all these points while doing the practice set. Now, important points. A joint bar graph is used for comparative study. This we have seen. More information can be given using less space. A joint bar graph is useful for drawing conclusions from observations recorded in a science experiment as well as in geography and economics. So this is the application of joint bar graph. Here you will find while drawing diagrams in science experiment, geography and economics. After this, we will start with practice set 31. Children, you all have to complete your copies till here.